What helps us make the best videos possible? That's the only question you should ask me. Subscribers don't matter. Views don't matter.
This is not something that was handed to me.
Yeah,
like,
correct.
Put in that hard work, keep grinding, and
I think it's crucial to watch the video as a viewer.
Most people are gonna love you for who you are.
When something is made out of love.
For the average channel, in your first 6 months, aiming to make between 25 and 50 videos.
You're crazy until you're successful, then you're a genius.
Felt like more than just like a YouTube video that I wanted to get views. And I did it and it happened to get views, but I think it's because the audience can appreciate when something is made out of love, and it's made out of more than just algorithmically optimized content farm type of channel, you know? And so like moving forward, I've also learned the long-term approach, because when I post a metaverse video, I look at my channel and I'll look at the last 28 days, and these videos I uploaded a year or two ago are also getting tons of views. And I realize, like, you upload a video and the viewership lifespan is forever. Like, as long as I keep putting out great videos, even a flop is going to do well long term. And so there's just so much freedom in taking that pressure of being immediately successful right now and #1 in the world right now, and realizing like you're on your own path, you're on your own journey, and you have time to, you know, like execute the
Possible. And thumbnails. But it's easier to, you know, make thumbnails. The video part's the hard part. That's the thing that you're known for. That's a tip for you guys, but also you guys watching. Ask, how can I make my videos better? Do that every single day for a year.
No one, and unfortunately, I mean no one, knows who you are, including YouTube's recommendation system, otherwise known as the algorithm. The more videos you make, the more YouTube will understand about your videos and how they relate to other videos that viewers are watching. So I would suggest, for the average channel, in your first 6 months, aiming to make between 25 and 50 videos. And the first thing I will guarantee when you meet this quantity milestone is that you'll look back on your first video and say, geesh, from a YouTube recommendation discovery algorithm perspective, it will start to understand whether you are a creator of cat videos, gardening, cryptocurrency investing, whatever the topic is you want to make videos about. When professional athletes go out onto the field or into the arena, it is after thousands and thousands and thousands of hours of practice. Well, in one sense, YouTube is the same. It requires thousands of hours of practice, patience, and learning. But the difference is, it's better to do all of this in public because you get so much feedback from it. And there are pretty much no penalties, especially when you're starting out your new channel, because you've got nothing to lose. Making these videos will help develop consistency, getting better at video production, optimizing your video content, such as the titles and thumbnails, learning what it takes to make quality.
because I've noticed like creators go up for like a year and then it's like you don't hear from them. I just feel like I love it so much, and like I just won't let myself slack. Like, again, why I moved away from LA, because I was noticing myself slack, and I'm like, this isn't going to be the reason, because I wanted to party. Like, so I'm just very focused. I'm very into it. That's why, again, like I get having like a large team will upscale your videos, but I want to be still so involved in my content. Like, I still come up with like, I would say like 80% of my video ideas, because like I just know my viewers the best. And I still study YouTube. I'm like, it's not like I'm gonna let like random people just like take over, you know? So it's like, yeah, it's honestly a blessing, and a lot of my family gives me props. They're like, dude, like you haven't fallen off. And I'm like, dude, like I obviously see the tweets like you fell off, like that's just trolls. But it's like I just love that like I have such a solid fan base. Like, call them the Rugrats.
Yeah,
you know, that's my army right there. And I feel like just knowing the type of person I am and like the type of content I put out, like it's hard to lose those viewers, because like I won't ever like get into like some crazy controversy. Like, I'm not gonna do something crazy that my fans will view me in a different way. I feel like I've stayed true to myself forever, and like my fans have seen like how I was, let's say 7 years ago on camera to today. It's like it's pretty much the same person. So like I feel like people can just see through it. If they see that like you're like changing, like, I mean, obviously you'll get those comments like you're flexing, because like I've obviously bought in like a Lambo and like a G-Wagon and stuff, but
the way freaking earned a Lambo.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's how I talk about it too. It's like, it's more like inspiring. It's not like, yo guys, I just bought a Lambo with your guys' money. Thank you. Like, or your guys' viewers. Like, no, like I literally am like very thankful, very grateful. And I always like spread an inspiring message like, hey, like this can be you. Like this is not something that was handed to me.
Yeah,
like
correct.
Put in that hard work, keep grinding. And like, I promise you, like if it's something that you love and you're dedicated, like you're gonna see some sort of success.
Listen guys, if you want to break free from camera shyness, if you want to have more confidence on camera, I could sit here and I could give you, exercises. I could say to you, listen to music that's gonna hype you up before you start recording, or, say to yourself in the mirror 100 times, I'm confident, right? And certainly that stuff could help a little bit, but it's not gonna fit the root cause of the problem. And the root problem, the reason that you're so shy in front of the camera, the reason that you lack confidence, is because you care too much about what other people are gonna think about you. I mean, think about this for a second, right? Are you shy in front of your mom or your dad or your best friend, right? You're probably not shy in front of those people because you trust them, because you know that they're not going to judge you for who you are. But the moment you get on camera, you are aware of the fact that there are going to be thousands of people, potentially tens, hundreds, millions of people who are watching you who could potentially judge you, and that's what makes you shy. That's what makes you lack confidence when you're in front of the camera, because you just care too much about what other strangers are gonna think about you. I know it's a lot easier said than done, and it's gonna take practice, but you cannot care what other people think about you. If someone feels like they wanna judge you because of the way you look, or because of the way your voice sounds, or because of the way you talk, the cadence of your voice, whatever. If somebody feels like they wanna judge you because of that, understand it has nothing to do with you. Them judging you is just a reflection of themselves. Like they're making fun of you, they're saying things about you because they feel bad about themselves in those areas that they're making fun of you for. Or perhaps they're just jealous of you because they lack the confidence themselves to also be in front of the camera, but you're taking the step and you're getting in front of the camera, and because of that, they're jealous of you, and so they're just gonna make fun of you, right? Listen guys, you are going to have haters. It's inevitable. If you have an audience that's big enough, there will be people who comment on your videos, who say mean things, but listen to me. The overwhelming majority of people who comment on your videos and who watch your videos are gonna be supportive, are gonna be kind, are gonna be encouraging, and so you shouldn't be concerned about being yourself in front of the camera, because most people are gonna love you for who you are. You will have the haters, of course, but that's very few and far between.
Actually, just watch a video all the way through and say, where am I bored? I'd get my younger brother to watch the video all the way through, and just, if he noted somewhere where he felt, anyway, this is just boring or it didn't make sense, he just like write a quick timestamp down on a notepad. I think it's crucial to watch the video as a viewer. And that's where editors get it wrong, that's where YouTubers get it wrong. They watch the video and they just hyper focus in on minute by minute sections, and they don't see the entire picture.
Have you ever done the distraction test? This is something that I do, where I get every single potential distraction possible. And so when I'm going for a video, I'll get my phone in front of me, I'll get my tablets in front of me, I'll get a book that I am avoiding reading in front of me, I get my cat in front of me, and then the second I want to pet my cat, I want to look at my phone, I get a notification, I'm interested, or finally I'm going to pick up that book that I've been avoiding all those months, something's wrong here.
It's even like a good sort of test for like, are things clear enough? Like actually audibly clear enough. I always say this, the average viewer on YouTube is not listening to the video with Sennheiser 3040s or whatever the hell, they're just watching it on their AirPods on the train. They woke up in the morning, their mother's shouting at them to get up, and they're just watching it, or they're just watching it without headphones, And I think it's really important to...
It's the best advice you've ever gotten. The best advice?
Huh?
You're crazy until you're successful. Then you're a genius. For a lot of people, when you're grinding as a small channel, people think you're too obsessed. You're a weirdo. Stop only making videos. Like, get a life. Be realistic. People will convince you you're out of your mind for wanting to do this. But then once you're successful, they're like, yo, your drive, your tenacity was great. But it's like, yeah, well, where was that back then? You know what I mean? I didn't get that when I was a small channel. And so I think you're crazy until you're successful.